Today we're going to talk about seasonal allergies. We're going to talk about the cause of seasonal allergies, and I'm going to give you all some very simple treatments of seasonal allergies, okay? You probably wonder why every year around the springtime I'm having these allergies, what is going on? Hey, I love spring. I know you do too. I like the nice weather. It's the perfect time of the year to start getting involved in some outdoor activities, but there's one downfall. These seasonal allergies, the seasonal allergy. So let's talk about where it's coming from, okay? Now, the seasonal allergies is definitely coming from the pollen, okay? Now, why is pollen being released during this time of the year? There's one good thing about pollen, though. The good thing about pollen, if you like me, you like to get out there and start growing stuff, growing the flowers, growing the grass. Pollen is a natural fertilizer for your plants, okay? But it has its downfalls. Whenever we inhale that pollen into our systems, our immune system would assume it's a threat, and it will start producing a high amount of histamines. Histamines are chemicals that come from mast cells in the immune system that will start fighting off the infection or start fighting off foreigners that get into our system, okay? When a large amount of histamines are released, that's when we have these symptoms with these seasonal allergies. We have this sneezing, the runny or stuffy nose, the watery, itchy eyes, we have the scratchy throat, and also the asthmatic reactions, okay? Now, does chiropractic care work for seasonal allergies? The answer is yes, okay? How? Because with the chiropractic adjustments, we concentrate more on restoring the balance and function of the immune system and also the respiratory system, okay? The areas that we adjust to help restore the immune system and respiratory system is the upper portion of our neck or cervical spine and the upper back area, all right? Whenever there are some misalignments on those two areas, it will alter or compromise the immune system and also the respiratory system, okay? So we have to get our routine adjustments in order to slow down or stop the production of histamines, okay? Once again, chiropractic care is not just about getting someone out of back pain, but it also helps restore normal function and restore the function of the immune system. Please go back to the YouTube channel I did on the immune system, how chiropractic care will help boost the immune system as well, all right? At this area, the upper cervical of our spine and also our upper back, there are nerves that actually branch out that communicate to the brain, basically what's going on to help control actually the function of our immune system and respiratory system. When we administer the adjustment on those two areas, it will help restore the immune system and respiratory system. I have a patient who told me, hey doc, ever since you've been adjusting my neck, I noticed that my sinuses has been draining. I've been feeling good. Yes, it's because her immune system is being restored, her respiratory system is being restored, and she can breathe a whole lot better, okay? So we have to keep in mind and get these routine chiropractic adjustments. But we also have to do our part. We have to be mindful of what we put into our bodies, okay? The beverages, especially the food and beverages that we put into our bodies, all right? There are some teas that we can drink that will help block the production of histamines, okay? Do not just drink any old tea, all right? Stay away from those high sugary store-bought sweet teas as this loaded with amount of sugar, okay? The more sugar we put into our bodies, the more mucus that's going to develop with these seasonal allergies. And we're going to notice that we're going to have a congestive throat and chest, coughing up mucus. We don't want that. So we have to slow down from the dairy because dairy produces mucus, and slow down from the high sugary drinks, okay? I know this is a good time of the year to do some outdoor activities. You want to keep yourself hydrated. So if you want a good beverage, this is good right here. This is the S. Pellegrino water. This is pretty good, all right? There's no sugar in here, okay? 0 calories as well, all right? This is another beverage you can have to keep yourself hydrated. If you want a salt drink, okay, those sodas are high in sugar. It can also produce more mucus in our lungs, causing a blockage on our sinuses, which will lead to sinus headaches. You don't want sinus headaches, okay? Sinus headaches almost feel like a migraine, all right? So you want to stay away from those high sugary drinks, okay? But there's another good drink. This also helps support digestive health. It's called Olipop soda, all right? It's also good. It only has 4 grams of sugar, all right? But it tastes pretty good, all right? That's pretty good as well, all right? So for the teas that I have here, we have the berry tea, okay, which will help eliminate seasonal allergies, okay? We have definitely the ginger tea as well, okay? You can use ginger tea or you can make your own ginger tea by cutting a piece of ginger, let it sit in hot water for 5 to 10 minutes, okay? The stronger the ginger, the more it's going to help open up the sinuses, all right? They help actually restore our breathing and restore our respiratory system. All right. And also the green tea as well is also pretty good. Okay. For seasonal allergies. All right. Definitely take your vitamin D. Vitamin D will also help boost the immune system. All right. This vitamin D is very good. It's made by Dr. Stephen Gundry. He's a pretty good doctor, well known in California. All right. Definitely look him up on YouTube. All right. He talks more about the olive oil. But this vitamin D right here is actually pretty good. It also helps boost the immune system as well. All right. Another thing you can do for seasonal allergies is use peppermint oil. All right. 2 ways you can do this. Several ways you can do this. You can put a few drops of this. You see, it has a dropper right here, a dropper fill right here. A few drops of this on a napkin. Slowly inhale it, and it will help open up your sinuses. Okay. You can also put a few drops of this in a diffuser. All right. You can find diffusers for a good price, $25, $40 on Amazon. Put your water in there, put a few drops of your peppermint oil in there. All right. And then that produces that peppermint type of steam or aroma. All right. Basically, what you're doing is aromatherapy. And that will help open up your sinuses and open up your airways on your lungs and also your chest. Okay. You can just put it in hot water, all right, and put just a little bit of it around the bottom of your nose, inhale it, and that will just open things up, okay? So please do not be alarmed by these seasonal allergies. Don't be alarmed by it. It's something that we go through every year because our immune system is overreacting to the pollen and all the other pollutants that we breathe in. Don't be alarmed by that, all right? Just go through these natural steps. You'll be fine. Definitely get yourself under chiropractic care and go through the other necessary steps to help restore the function of your immune system and respiratory system. Okay, I am Dr. Lewis. Please subscribe and share our YouTube channel. And once again, your health is your greatest investment.